Hey guys, I'm here with a Yankee Candle haul. I haven't had a Yankee Candle haul for quite a while. I used to do Yankee Candle all the time. Yankee Candle was some of the first candles I ever bought, and I bought them all the time. I would buy the buy two, get two free, and I would get 4 candles for like each season, if not more. I would go to the friends and family sales all the time. I would do the 6 for 60% off or 6 for $60, whichever. I would get candles all the time. And then I just kind of went away from Yankee Candle within the last 2 years or so because I just wasn't getting much scent throw from their candles anymore. And I really got tired of taking them back and exchanging them and things like that, and I kind of started buying more Bath & Body Works and White Barn candles just because I was getting more of a guaranteed throw with them. Overall, I get better throw with Bath & Body Works and White Barn. That's just how it is for me. Some of them in the last year or two have been not perfect with Bath & Body Works. I have had their duds as well, but for the most part, the majority of my Bath & Body Works candles throw fairly well. Unlike Yankee, it's not as well. But I do still have a big soft spot for Yankee because, like I said, I had so many Yankees before, and that's what kind of really got me into candles. So I always want to try to give them another chance, and I've definitely been buying quite a bit of melt cups if you've seen my hauls lately because I get really good results with the melt cups, really good throws, but the candles not so much. So I'll buy tumblers more than jars, because jars I don't buy the 1 wick jars because they just take so long to pull out, and they don't burn evenly sometimes. You have to put foil on them. They leave residue around the sides. It's just it's a lot of work for the large jars, I think. In my experience, the tumblers are better. They pull out faster. The throw on both is either or. Some people say you get a better throw with the jars and the paraffin wax, and you don't get as good a throw in the tumblers. I've had about the same results in both. I've had good results in quite a few tumblers, and I've had a lot of them that haven't had any scent at all. But same with jars. I've had some that are good and some I can't smell at all. But I told myself I wasn't gonna buy any more jars because I did buy 3 at the last SAS. I had carrot cake, rainbows, and lemon zest. I had okay results with those. I did end up putting some of them in my candle crock because they weren't throwing as well as I wanted to. But I really thought I was gonna be done for the most part buying jars, large jars. But then this collection came out, the cookie swap collection came out, and they only have them available in the large jars. They don't have the 2 wick tumblers. So I caved and I got the cookie swap collection because I love cookie scented candles and any type of like foodie bakery type of scent. So I just was super excited about this collection. I told myself I wasn't gonna get them, and then I went and smelled them. I think today's Friday, was Friday, November 4th. I went Tuesday the 1st, and I went and smelled them at the store, and I really liked them. But then I left and I told myself, no, I don't need them. I'm not gonna get the candles. But then I kept thinking about it, and then the friends and family sale was happening this weekend. So everything is 50% off. I think the candles and the melt cups are, I think accessories might be 25% or something like that. I'm not for sure. I don't usually buy that many accessories really. I usually just buy candles and melt cups. I know those are both 50% off, so I don't know exactly how everything else, but they have friends and family. Sometimes you're invited by employees there that know you if you go in there quite a bit, or if you get their emails, they have an actual coupon in the emails that'll have 50% off on there, and you can use that coupon to get 50% off the candles and the melt cups. So if you get your emails, that's how you can do that too. If you're not invited to the friends and family, if you get the emails, you can do it that way too. It's the same price, I think. So anyway, I'm like, that's a good deal to get the candles now. And there's 6 of them. I really want them, so I got them. So, first up we have, there's 6 different scents like I said. First one is sprinkled sugar cookie. And these are all in the new, with the new labels of course. And actually these, in this collection, it's the Cookie Swap collection. Like you can see on the little lid there around the label right here, it says Cookie Swap Limited Collection. So this collection has the new label, but it's kind of, I don't mind it so much. It has like little bubble, like little, it looks like little, I don't know, little dots and stuff, little sparkle dots or whatever around the label. It actually doesn't look so bad to me. I don't mind these so bad. I think they look actually kind of nice. It kind of works with this collection, I think. So this one again is sprinkled sugar cookies. It just has a picture of some sugar cookies with some icing and sprinkles on the top there. And these are all the 22-ounce 1-wick jars. Like I said, it's got 1 wick in there. This is like a tan color, tan, yellowish looking color kind of. So I will read the description for sprinkled sugar cookie. It says, buttery, warm, and covered in bright, sugary sprinkles. It's your childhood favorite. This one it's nice. I like it. It's kind of similar to Christmas cookie. This one is a little more buttery. It's sugary, and you get that kind of candy, little bit of candy note with sprinkles, vanilla kind of like, but it is a little more buttery. It almost has, because it's buttery, it almost gives me a little similarities to Mary Cookie from Bath and Body Works, because that is really buttery, but it's not quite as buttery as that. But it has similarities to that. It's kind of a cross between Christmas cookie and Mary Cookie a little bit. I like it. When I first smelled this at the store, I'm not getting it in the candle now anymore, but let me smell the milk cup, because I got one of each of these in the milk cup too, by the way. I have one each of the candle and one each of the milk cup. Yeah, for some reason, when I first smell the milk cup, and even when I first smell the jar at the store at first, I get like a medicinal scent to it. I don't know if it's just me or what, but like almost like band-aids or like gauze, or do you know what I mean? Do you ever smell anything and you smell that kind of medicinal scent? I get that. Just, it hits me right away, just real quick. But then it kind of goes away and I smell that cookie underneath that. I don't know why I'm smelling that. I'm curious to know if it's just me, or does anybody else smell that slight hint of medicinalness to that? It's not bad really, but it smells kind of medicinal. I'm not getting it in this candle anymore, but I get it in the milk cup. I don't know, maybe it's just me. It's just slightly in there. It's just kind of weird. I don't know. I was kind of leery about it because of that, but I do get that warm buttery sugar cookie underneath that, but it's mixed in with that kind of medicinal note for some reason. I don't know. Let me know. Comment down below if you happen to smell that too, so I'm not completely alone on this and out of my mind. Yeah, the candle for some reason now has lost that, and I just smell the buttery warm sugar cookie. But it's good though, so hopefully when it burns, I just get a nice warm buttery sugar cookie. So we'll see. I haven't had the best of luck with Christmas cookie before. That tends to be a little bit light. Their vanilla scents do tend to be a little bit light, so we'll see. Next we have Mary Berry Linzer, which is a cookie. This one has a really nice, pretty picture of the Linzer cookies in there with a little heart-shaped in the middle with the filling in it. And this is just a really nice burgundy maroonish colored, red burgundy maroon colored wax there. And I'll read the description on this one here for Mary Berry Linzer. It says, jammy raspberry filling Nestled in almond shortbread with a vanilla glaze. Irresistible. And it is irresistible. This one's really good. The more I smell this one, the more I really like this one. You really get that raspberry jam filling. It smells just like the picture with those cookies. You know those, when they have that kind of a jam filling in there that's kind of like spongy, like kind of in there, that it smells just like that. It smells just like that filling, type of filling smells. And then it's kind of, you also get a little bit of that cookie, shortbread, almond shortbread, kind of a cookie note in the background. And then the vanilla glaze, kind of a little bit of vanilla-ness, kind of a little bit of mixture of all of it together. I mean, I get that raspberry filling the most, but it is kind of mixed in with a little bit of the almond shortbread, vanilla-like cookiness. It's really good. Yeah, I like it a lot. I really hope that throws because it's really good. So I got one of that one, and then, like I said, I got a milk cup of each. Got a milk cup of the sprinkled sugar cookie, and then a milk cup of the Mary Berry Linzer. Next we have Magic Cookie Bar. And the picture on that one is just, looks like some kind of cookie bars with, looks like sprinkled coconut on the top and chocolate on there. And this is kind of a gold colored wax on this one. So we'll read the description for this. Magic Cookie Bar says, layers of lusciousness, chocolate, coconut flakes, brown sugar, butterscotch, on and on. So I don't know if on and on means it's just all kinds of more stuff in there too, or just on and on. So I like this one too. I definitely get that chocolate note in there, which I like chocolate. I love chocolate and candles, period. So that's a plus for me. But it's nowhere near strong like chocolate layer cake or anything like that. It's just the chocolate mixed with, like, it says coconut flakes. I might get a slight hint of coconut, but not a real strong coconut flavor. It kind of has hints of like, pumpkin coconut from Bath and Body Works. You kind of have that kind of, if it is coconut, it's kind of a baked coconut kind of a scent. Maybe a little bit of a brown sugar, not a lot though. Butterscotch, not really. I'm not getting a big, strong butterscotch. But I definitely get that chocolate with like a baked coconut. Maybe even slightly kind of like a peanut butter kind of smell. I don't know, was it, I think Joey on Norma's Facebook group, he had bought this candle and he thought it smelled like peanut butter, and I do get kind of like a peanut butter smell. Chocolate peanut butter, more chocolate to me than the peanut butter, but then like that little bit of that coconut in there. Yeah, it's good. It's definitely like a cookie, dessert, bakery kind of a smell. Yeah, it's good. So hopefully that throws, and then got the milk cup of that as well. Next we have iced gingerbread. And it has the pretty picture of the gingerbread cookies with the icing on there, with the little decorations on it. And this one is a brown colored wax in there. So this description for iced gingerbread reads, the wonderful aroma of spicy gingerbread cookies glazed with vanilla icing. So it's pretty simple. It says pretty much what the picture shows. Spicy gingerbread cookies with vanilla icing. And that's exactly what it smells like. This one's so good. I love ginger and I love gingerbread. And this is what it smells like. This one's really so good. It's similar to Gingerbread from Yankee Candle, which they don't make anymore. It's been discontinued. But it's not quite, that one was a little bit more straight up gingerbread. This one's got a little bit, it has vanilla icing. I get a little bit of a sweetness, a little bit of a vanilla-like sweetness to it. Excuse me, but it makes it not quite so in-your-face gingerbread. It's got a sweetness to it. And I get a little hints of pumpkin ginger bark in there. It reminds me a little bit of pumpkin ginger bark, which I love too. It has similarities to that as well. Yeah. It's so good. Smells just like a gingerbread cookie. Awesome. I'm loving that one. I can't wait to burn that one. And I got the milk cup to go along with it. I figured I have the milk cup set away. If I'm having trouble getting a throw from the candle, I can just pop the milk cup in and kind of help boost the scent. I'll try it without it at first and see. I'm going to try to do the reviews on as many of these as I can. So I'll try it without the milk cup first to see how it's doing. But then after I see how it's doing, then I might pop the milk cup in there to see. Or if these candles don't perform the way I want to and I have to take them back, at least I have the milk cups, which I know the milk cups almost always give me a throw with those. All right, next we have Candy Cane Meringue. And it has a picture of the little meringue candies on there. Our neighbor next door actually makes these candies just like that. She gives us candies like this sometimes. Little peppermint little meringue candies. And this is in the red wax. So, Candy Cane Meringue reads, featherweight meringue flavored with vanilla, peppermint, and a dash of citrus. So it's basically just saying vanilla and peppermint, which is, you know, the meringue vanilla type of with peppermint, and it says citrus. So it's funny because this one I didn't even notice until somebody commented. I posted in Norma's Facebook group. I posted a picture of these candles that I got them, and somebody commented. I actually pulled it up so I could remember. It was Beth. Beth said even though it has red wax, she said it smells very similar to lemon chiffon. It does. It totally does. It smells like that, and also reminds me of lemon zest a little bit too, because I had lemon zest just this past summer from the SAS. It has a little bit of a lemon note to it. It smells very similar to lemon zest. If I was blindfolded and didn't see this, somebody let me smell it, I would almost maybe guess it was lemon zest. I don't know why I didn't pick that up in the store. Actually, when I smelled the store, I did think it smelled a little familiar, but I don't know, I just guess I was thinking I was smelling peppermint, like a little slight hint of peppermint, because I do get a little bit of peppermint, but it's not like a super strong peppermint like you would think it would be. It says vanilla, peppermint, and citrus. Of course, I definitely get that citrus. I get that lemon citrus note with the like mixed with peppermint, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but it's good. It smells good though. I get vanilla, peppermint, and like lemon. It's like the lemon zest candle or lemon chiffon with a little bit of peppermint mixed in there. But it's just ever so slight hint of peppermint. It's not like a clear sinuses peppermint at all. It's just a slight hint of peppermint. Yeah, that's kind of what it reminds me of. So I'm interested to try this and see how that will perform. And I have the milk cup in that as well. All right, and lastly of the candy or the cookie swap collection is, I was really excited about this one, Crunchy Pistachio Vanilla. I know a lot of people go crazy about pistachio scents, and I'm no exception. I love pistachio scents. They're just so good. So I was really excited to smell this one. It has the picture of the pistachio cookies on there with the little, what is that? Looks like crushed pecans or some kind of nuts on the top of it. And it is, of course, in the green wax. Real pretty, real pretty color. So I will read you the description of Crunchy Pistachio Vanilla. That name itself is just, that name, Crunchy Pistachio Vanilla. That name is just amazing. Okay. It says, a sweet, nutty treat of pistachio, almond, and lots of rich vanilla. So pretty simple. Pistachio, almond, and vanilla. This one is probably one of my favorites out of this whole collection. Even though I like quite a bit of them, there's a lot of them are growing on me the more I smell them. But this one initially was my favorite when I smelled it at the store. It's so good. It's like, you get the pistachio, of course, and then, because some candles, like for instance, Bath & Body Works chocolate pistachio, I didn't really get pistachio at all in that. I got me basically just like chocolate and peanuts, like a Mr. Goodbar type of scent. I didn't get pistachio kind of nut at all, but I do get pistachio in this. And then I get like that almond, like an almond extract pistachio scent. And then you do get vanilla. It's got that sweetness of the vanilla in there. And it's good, but it also has a little bit of a, like a powdery, perfumey scent to it as well. It almost could come off as like a powdery woman's perfume. But it's not too powdery. It's mixed in with that pistachio and that almond cookie kind of scent. And it ends up being really nice. It's not like straight up powdery perfume or complete just pistachio cookie. Yeah, it has a slight hint of like that in there. Let me smell the milk cup real quick, because I smelled it earlier. Yeah. Gosh, I really get that nutty pistachio with the almond. But it almost can come off as like as a powdery woman's perfume too. But it's good. It works. It's really nice. Yeah, I like it. So let me know if you smell this, if you think it could also come off like a powdery woman's perfume. Powdery perfume scent to it. But yeah, it's good. So, I hope the candle throws. I hope the candle throws. So I'm gonna do my best to try and melt the candle. I have my aluminum lid I'll put on top of it, try to get it going good. I'm hoping it'll throw well. I'm probably gonna try it mostly in the bedrooms. I don't know if I'll try it out here in my open concept area, because I might, but usually that's not gonna give you the best throw, but we'll see. I might try in the bedroom, and if it's doing really good in there, I might move it out here and see if it does better, you know, if I can smell it out here in the bigger room. We'll see. So that is it for the Cookie Swap collection. So now I just have a few other milk cups. I bought 4 other milk cups because they were all on sale for half off for $2.50. So I bought 3 of the other Christmas scents, the new holiday scents that come out. I wasn't super excited about any of the new other holiday scents that came out. I was actually gonna pass them up. I was gonna get them in milk cups, but I didn't have any desire to get them in candle form because I wasn't really super excited about any of them. So I ended up just getting them in the milk cup. So first I got Bubbly Pomegranate. And it has these are all drink themed, except for one of them here. Well, the new ones I got 3 of the new ones, and one of them is an older holiday scent. But yeah, quite a few of these new ones are holiday themed, like they're supposed to be like celebrating, and then they're almost could be like New Year's type of scents because they're, you know, drinks and things like that. So let's see here. I will read you the description of Bubbly Pomegranate. A festive mix of juicy berries and pomegranate on top of effervescent citrus. Whew, this one is super berry. Super berries. Zesty, like I get berries, but I get cherries too. It says pomegranate and berries. but I get like a cherry note, almost like a black cherry a little bit too. That real like strong like cherry, black cherry kind of scent. I get slight effervescent scent to it as well. It almost smells like a powder mix, like say Kool-Aid or some kind of like cherry powder drink mix when you like pour it into the like pitcher when you're gonna put water in there, and then it kind of it powders up and you get that strong kind of scent. You know what I mean? By that powder, the powder flavored drink, and then that gets really strong. That's kind of what I smell a little bit. But it also has like a cherry, black cherry scent too. I'm picking up with that. Yeah. That's what I get. I get that cherry, black cherry a little more than like a pomegranate smell. It smells like it's going to be super strong though, because it's really strong on Cool Sniff. So hopefully that does well. It's not Christmassy to me though. This doesn't really remind me Christmas much at all. It could be like New Year's, kind of, but not really Christmassy. It could almost even be summery actually, but it should be good. If I don't get around to it Christmas, I could even melt this whenever, really, even in summertime. So next we have All Is Bright. This is also a new one this year. So I'll read you the description for All Is Bright. A blend of sparkling citrus scents drifting on warm musk. So basically it just says citrus and warm musk, basically. So this one, it's very citrusy. It has grapefruit. It smells like grapefruit. It has a very strong grapefruit type of scent. It reminds me of Bath & Body Works Champagne Toast. It has that kind of a vibe to it. Citrusy, grapefruit-like. I don't know, maybe a little bit of musk, but not a lot of musk. It's mostly just like a citrusy, like zesty, effervescent-y, like grapefruit citrus type of scent. Yes, that's what it smells like. Very zesty, very effervescent-y, very New Year's Eve like. This would be very good like on New Year's Eve, celebratory type of a scent. Again, not super Christmassy, but you know, more like for New Year's or whenever, actually. Kind of like the other one. Those fruity scents can be kind of just like whenever. So next we have Alpine Martini. Celebrate with a tart concoction spiked with mountain berries and a sprig of fresh snipped pine. So basically this one is berries again and pine. Tart berries and pine. So I definitely get the berries in this one, of course. And this one's very, I definitely get like a drink, like an alcohol type of drink scent to it. It reminds me of something cranberry, like a cranberry. Is it cranberry woods, cranberry? I'm getting like a mixture of all kinds of things, like a mixture of cranberry woods, frosted cranberry, cranberry chutney. I'm getting, it's in that kind of a vein. It's got a cranberryness to me. I'm getting into all kinds of like different kind of cranberry scents with this. And it says berries, so it could be cranberries. It says pine. I don't really get any kind of pine really at all. I'm just getting like a cranberry type of scent. Yeah, it's like a cranberry type of fizzy type of drink, kind of. Not super fizzy, but just slightly. Yeah, but it smells good. Same as the other vein, not super Christmassy. But because it has cranberries, it kind of could be a little more like, you know, a little more like towards the holidays, because cranberries kind of are a little more associated with the holidays. So that one might be just slightly more festive than the other two. So, and then the last one I have is, this was actually a returning scent that was been out before. but this is the first time it's been out in a milk cup. It's Magical Frosted Forest. I've never had this scent before, so I've never bought the candle before, so I wanted to try the milk cup out and see how it was in the milk cup. So it says, an enchanted place where icy breezes playfully dance through tall, snow-coated pines. Top notes is icy eucalyptus, frozen strawberry leaf, raspberry ice. That's interesting. Mid is pine needles, balsam fir, and crushed pineapple. Base is white cedar, tonka bean, and golden amber. So they have quite a bit of like fruit scents in there. This one's good, but I basically just get like a pine. I get like a really nice pine balsam type of scent. It's a little sweet. It's kind of a sweet pine scent, but I really don't get any frozen strawberry leaf. I don't really know what frozen strawberry leaf is. I don't know if that's strawberry type of scent. I don't get strawberry or raspberry ice. I don't get raspberry, strawberry, or pineapple, crushed pineapple. I don't get that either. I don't get either of that. I just basically get pine, definitely pine needles. That's the strongest one. Balsam fir slightly. Maybe a little bit of cedar. I don't know about tonka bean or golden amber really. But yeah, I definitely get the pine. It's a really good pine scent. And I actually have balsam and cedar in a milk cup. Here I already had, and I was going to compare these two and see the difference. So, balsam and cedar. Balsam and cedar is definitely more of balsam. Definitely has more of a balsam scent. This has more of a pine. Yeah, Magical Frosted Forest definitely has more of a pine, and this is more of a like a balsam, like a true balsam. This is more like pine needles, and it still has a little bit more of a sweetness to it than the balsam and cedar. More like a sweet pine needle type of scent. Yeah, it's nice though. I like it. I tend to like a little bit more of the sweeter, like pine scents. Sometimes the just regular balsam, like fresh balsam from Bath and Body Works, and even this balsam and cedar can be a little bit much at times for me, even though I like them. But this one, because it's a little sweeter, it might be a little bit not quite so overwhelming to me. But yeah, I like it. So hopefully that does well. I'm sure it probably will, because it's a milk cup. So alright, so that is it for my Yankee Candle haul, my cookie swap haul, and then the 4 milk cups that I have. So let's say a little prayer right now. Pray that the candles do well and that I survive burning these candles. Okay. I don't have much patience when it comes to large jars. But like I said, they didn't have them in the tumblers, so I wanted this collection so bad. I kind of like Winter Wonderland collection. When it came out, I did the same thing. I bought them all, but I ended up taking those back. I burned like 2 of them, and I took the rest of them back because I didn't have the patience for the jars. I just couldn't do it. I did go through all my 3 candles this summer though, like I said, but I did end up putting some of them in my candle crop. So we'll see how these do. I'm going to try to be patient, try to get through all of them, and I'm trying to give them all of them a chance. And I gotta smell the almond, the crunchy pistachio vanilla. So good. All right. So thanks for watching. Like I said, I'm gonna try to light this pistachio one up today if I can, and then I'm gonna try to burn 2 of these at the same time. Maybe one in here and one in another room. So then I'll try to do a review as soon as I can for you. Even though it takes a while for these to burn, so it may be a little bit, but I'm gonna try to do them. So let me know if you've smelled these or if you've got any of these and what you think of them, and I will see you all in my next video.